Along with part 2 of the Unreal Moments promo, we have the next MCS card finally officially revealed and the new Unreal Moments leaderboard campaign. We're going to talk about how you can rank up in this one. A lot to talk about. Let's jump on into it. Yo! What's going on, everybody? It's Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 26 Ultimate Team video. Part 2 of the Unreal Moments promos here. We're going to talk about this Unreal Moments campaign. If you have any questions about it, I got you covered. But before we do that, let's talk about the upcoming Most Feared MCS event. It's going to be this Wednesday, October 15th. You don't want to miss this one. Not only are you going to see the very best Madden players in the world compete for a belt and lots of money, you can tune in to watch it, earn Twitch drop packs, and a free 89 overall Tristan McCollum. So you're going to have to tune in for 90 minutes to get the card, and more importantly, you have to have Twitch drop set up. I do have a tutorial that I put out earlier in the year. We're going to link it down below in the comments section as a pinned comment. It'll go over everything you need to know and what you need to do before Wednesday to set it up so you can get this free Tristan McCollum card. He's a 6'3" free safety. He's going to get all 32 team chemistries, 89 agility on this card, and Henry, who won the first MCS tournament of the year, designed this card. I know it feels like we have a lot of free safeties in the game, but we truly don't have ones that match up to this card. Again, with him being 6'3", all 32 team chems, 90 speed easily. Some people have him up to 92. You got Earl Thomas and Jalen Petrie. They're both under 6 foot. You got Javon Holland and Micah Fitzpatrick. They're kind of going to be obsolete soon at 87 speed. So this is a perfect card that you're going to be able to get for free and likely have it for at least a month, if not longer. Next up, let's talk about the Unreal Moments campaign. So I really love the idea of this. There's a few things that I think EA could tweak to make it look better, and hopefully we see these with almost every big promo of the year. So this is basically going on for a week. From now until next Thursday, and a week from today, we should be seeing the Most Feared promo drop, and hopefully we see a similar thing for Most Feared. Maybe the back half of every promo, like the final week, that's when they're going to do it. But all of you are in a group of 100 people, and I'm assuming it's just randomly selected. I mean, I scrolled through the list. There's PC players, there's PlayStation 5 players in here, there's Xbox players, and the goal is to be in the top 30 when this entire thing closes out. Now, how do you rank up? How do you earn points? Well, it tells you right here, but I'll read it to you as well. This is the one thing I'm not a fan of, unless this is a mistake here. Every head-to-head win that you get in the event, which did technically reset, but the rules are still the same. We'll go over those in a moment. But every win that you get in the head-to-head event is going to give you 250 points towards the leaderboard score, and every win against the computer is going to give you 650. I think it should be reversed. Beating the computer is a whole heck of a lot easier than winning head-to-head games, or just keep the points the same. It does seem weird to me that you almost get triple the points for the easier route here, but maybe they're just trying to cater to the offline players, and I'm totally cool with that. I just think there's too big of a discrepancy between the point payouts for each type of win within these game modes. And as far as the rewards go, again, there's 100 people in the pool that you're in. If any of you watching this video are in the same pool as me, shout out to you. I think that's kind of cool. Again, that you just get randomly paired with a bunch of people. But you can see the rewards here. So you get a decent amount of coins. And as you go up the ranks and get closer to number 1, the coins are going to increase. And then also, you're going to get packs that contain Unreal Moments players. Now, this is going to be very dependent on how much time you can spend on the game, more so than skill. And with the versus CPU wins counting, again, triple the points almost here, if you intend on trying to be in the top 30 in your group, I would focus on playing against the computer. The good thing here is that the versus CPU game mode is incredibly profitable right now, and I made a video about this a couple days ago. You have to play 11 games against the computer, right, out of the 12 that you're allowed, but I can tell you, unless you're playing seasons and winning 11 games straight, which is going to be more time consuming and a lot more sweaty, this is the best way to earn coins right now, because if you win 11 games and you roughly want to score about 21 to 28 points per game against the computer, you got to find a nice balance of chewing clock but putting some points on the scoreboard. you can earn 100,000 coins and then 6 Season 2 Events player packs, which right now contain Unstoppable and Unreal Moments cards. If you want to hang on to these, they should start to contain Most Feared cards next Thursday. So not only are you getting more points by playing against the CPU for the leaderboard campaign in hopes that you're going to finish in the top 30 within your group, you're also getting rewarded with 100K for 11 wins and 6 packs. And if you happen to get something good in those packs, well, that's bonus coins there. Worst case scenario, those cards don't contain anything good, or those packs don't contain good cards. You can quick sell those cards and use the training for the various weekly Spotlight token packs that refresh every Monday with Collector Series, Wednesday with Team of the Week, and Saturday with Legends. This is a huge W of an event, and I can't believe more people aren't talking about it. The biggest complaint that I saw is it takes up too much time, but again, I'm going to repeat myself. If you're going for a reward versus time spent factor, the time you're spending in this is far more rewarding than anything else in the game right now, unless you're just perfect playing online and barely ever lose. And again, even in that case, it's still going to take more effort than, beating the computer, and it could be more time consuming. So all in all, I would be grinding this game mode for the next 7 days, especially if you're trying to get in the top 30 and you want to make coins and you don't enjoy playing online head-to-head. For me, I probably won't really care about this on my main account, but over on my No Money Spent account, I'm going to continue to play the offline game mode as much as I can, hope that I get in the top 30 in my leaderboard of 100 people, continue to farm and make coins off of it. But on my main account, I'm going to put more focus on the head-to-head event because I don't really need the rewards from the leaderboard campaign. I spend money here and there. I have a good amount of coins, a very good team. I rather play the head-to-head event so I can try to get that flawless pack and get another token. As far as the head-to-head event goes, it did reset and refresh, meaning, again, if you can go and get 10 wins in a row, you're going to get a flawless run pack. Now, there's a big asterisk next to that because towards the back end of week 1 of this promo, a lot of people reached out to me, whether it's in the comments, Twitch chat, on Twitter as well, that they went 10-0 and they got a flawless run number 2 pack and never got a number 1, even though it was their first time. And there's a big difference there because you either get a token for the first time around or an 85 plus card the second time around. And as you probably know, that token right now can be exchanged for Aaron Rodgers, Noah Brown, or Antonio Cromartie. And all of those cards, last I checked, go for over 1 million coins. No idea if that's fixed right now, which also makes it a little bit more risky to even play this event. Now, I'm probably going to go through and still play it and try to go 10-0, and these games it's the same rules as last week. So if you can score a 75 plus yard touchdown, you get 100 points, the game auto ends. Outside of that, if you get first ball, you want to try to chew clock and score and milk the clock as much as you can to not give your opponent an opportunity on offense to tie the game up and take it to overtime or whatever. So same rules, but the rewards should have reset to where you can go out and get another token. And if you are able to obtain that token, head on over to item sets, use your season events filter, and this is the set you're going to put it in. It includes all 89 champions from part 1 and part 2, but again, more importantly, Aaron Rodgers, Noah Brown, Antonio Cromartie. It does have a limit of 2. I can't do this one anymore. I had a token from the Unstoppable event that I earned prior to Unreal Moments coming out, and then I did go 10-0 last week, so I redeemed this set 2 different times. If I'm able to go 10-0 in this week, I'm going to hang on to that token. Again, it might not be as valuable as it is right now with those Aaron Rodgers and Antonio Cromartie's going over 1 million coins, but that token could also lead to a free 90 overall Most Feared champion when that promo drops next Thursday. And if there's any type of exclusive player in there as well, that card has the potential to be very expensive. So that's the main reason why I'm still going to play the event, still try to go 10-0, so I can get a nice jump start on the Most Feared promo that starts a week from today. So with part 2 of Unreal Moments being live, standard stuff here, stuff you probably know, but I'm going to cover it anyway because that's just what I do. We have more solo challenges, which now means that you can knock out the second sequence that became available today and fully max out your milestone rewards, which equals more upgrade tokens for either your welcome pack punter and kicker or the players that you selected out of the daily field pass from this promo as well. I'll cover that in a moment again in case you're confused, but you can also get to to tier 7 today, which means that 86 plus player, and there's some really, really good budget options in the game. Now, they were revealed on GMM this morning, and I think EA revealed them with the speed boost already due to the strategy item, so the cards don't look as good in the game at base speeds as they did when they were presented on GMM, which is very, very disappointing there. But overall, there's still some really good 86 overall heroes that came along with this promo. So you can max out your solo challenge rewards. There's also new objectives within the regular Unreal Moments Field Pass, which means you can earn enough XP now to fully max out this and get additional 86 plus packs and more of the upgrade tokens. You got objectives as far as completing solos, you're going to get XP. Nothing's changed here. The statistical section is the main one that got a bunch of additions. So if you get the majority of these things done and you knocked out, you're playing and winning games, things of that nature, you're probably going to finish up this field pass as early as today, tomorrow, or the next day. You also have your Unreal Moments daily field pass. So if you're logging in every day and playing at least one game with one Unreal Moments player in your lineup, you're getting credit towards this, and every day you're either going to get coins, an upgrade token, or the pack that gives you the 2 base level players in Brian Cook or Elvin Kamara. You should have gotten the first one a while ago. You now, when you get to level 11, can select the opposite player that you selected the first time around, and there's definitely enough tokens available prior to today, but definitely after today, to fully upgrade either the punter or the kicker from the welcome pack. You can actually upgrade both of them to an 85 right now if you want, and remember, they do provide additional boosts to all Unreal Moments players in your lineup, but you definitely have enough tokens to get Kamara or Brian Cook all the way to an 89 overall right now. And just one final thing in relation to Field Pass is your Season 2 Field Pass has a update in the Programs tab. You now have a bunch of XP, 175k, a little bit over that, by getting passing yards with 2+ Unreal Moments players in your lineup. So that's more XP to level up the Season 2 Field Pass. And also, I do just want to point out, because this refreshed at some point today, it was supposed to be yesterday, you can now earn 2 additional Hispanic Heritage Month upgrade tokens. You want to be doing your dailies, of course, but the weeklies refresh for a third and likely final time since this promo ends on the 15th. But I think if you've been doing your dailies consistently and the weeklies, you're going to end up with 3 88 overall players for free from this promo. If you want one of the champions that came out from Part 2 today, and we should have a Part 2.5 probably Monday or Tuesday of next week to totally end the promo, set requirements are still the same. 3 86 Unreal Moments players, 2 additional 86 to 87s from any promo. You put those 5 cards into the set. In return, you get a fantasy pack that allows you to choose any of the 89 overall champions from last week or this week. As far as the cards that dropped today, Amon-Ra St. Brown, solid, but 87 speed. Most people aren't going to want that card unless you need him for a theme team. Robert Hunt looks great, but it's a boring position over at that right guard. Left edge, Khalil Mack. I actually like this card. Wish he was a little bit faster, but overall, I do like the attributes. And more than likely, the best card that dropped today is Brian Urlacher, 6'4", 86 speed linebacker. But also pay attention to Luke Kuechly, who I think is a little bit better. Urlacher actually is a little bit more well-rounded, but Kuechly's faster. But I do think this card's going to drop down in price as the day goes on. So if you wanted that one and he was out of your price range, pay attention to it. Not only that card, but all of the 89 overall champions that dropped last week and in the mid of this week should start to get a little bit cheaper. And of course, you have 2 LTDs that are going to be super expensive in 90 overall Marshawn Lynch and 90 overall Malcolm Butler. A lot of pack offers available, including one that you can't see anymore. We do get Player of the Month cards dropping tomorrow. It's Byron Cook, brain fart there, Byron Young from the Rams, and then Bijan Robinson. There was a bundle that I think guaranteed you one of those cards, and it was in the store accidentally. It's gone now, but those cards are supposed to be out tomorrow. They're not in the catalog right now. They'll officially be revealed on Twitter at some point tonight. As far as the Unreal Moments content goes, there is a $25 Platinum Pack that gives you a 31% chance at an 89 overall, so I do like this one. If you were going to be spending money, you're going to probably get some coin out of it with a very high chance at getting a full champion. I don't think it guarantees a champion from today, and that's why I do believe that the Part 1 champions are probably going to get a little bit cheaper, because I would expect them to fly out of this pack more frequently than the Part 2 cards, just kind of knowing EA and how they operate. But you can go through and look at all of the other pack offers. To me, this is really the only one that I would engage in if you're going to be spending any type of money, especially with Most Feared a week away and an overall increase 6 days away. There's a lot of better cards on the way very, very soon. You do have your training options. These were here last week. I don't think they refreshed. I just never opened them. And also, just to point out, with the overall increase on the way, the 90 overall upgrade token will likely be available this upcoming Wednesday. So at this point, I would hang on to any season tickets you have, because the 89 and below upgrade tokens are likely going to get cheaper as far as the cost of season tickets go, and the 90 overall upgrade token being available will allow you to fully max out any of the season 2 players. So that's the content for now. I would really focus on that leaderboard campaign. If you're into that, play that CPU event. You're kind of double dipping, earning points to stay in the top 30 in the leaderboard, but more importantly, earning a bunch of coin by just beating the snot out of the computer over and over and over again. Yes, it can be boring. Just go ahead and watch a bunch of my videos, put them on replay. Make sure you click that thumbs up on every one of them and go grind that versus CPU event to make a lot of coins. Thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.